as Jake pedaled his way through the winding streets. He was the local pizza delivery boy, known for his punctuality and friendly demeanor. However, tonight's delivery would take him on a chilling journey that he would never forget. Jake's phone buzzed, illuminating the darkness with its pale glow. He squinted at the screen, reading the delivery address. It was the old Holloway mansion at the edge of town. The mansion had stood vacant for years, a place of rumors and superstitions, stories of mysterious disappearances, and unexplainable occurrences had shrouded the mansion in an unsettling aura. As Jake approached the mansion, he couldn't help but shiver. The place exuded an aura of decay and neglect, its windows boarded up, and its once grand facade tarnished by time. He parked his bike near the entrance, his breath visible in the crisp night air. Clutching the pizza box tightly, he walked up the overgrown path to the front door. Jake knocked hesitantly, his knuckles rapping against the weathered wood. For a moment, there was silence, broken only by the distant hooting of an owl. Just as he was about to turn away, the door creaked open slowly, revealing a dimly lit hallway. A chill ran down his spine, but he attributed it to the drafty old house. "Hello," Jake called out tentatively, his voice echoing in the empty corridor. There was no response, but a faint whisper seemed to brush against his ears. Ignoring the unease creeping up within him, he stepped cautiously into the mansion. The air inside was heavy, and a musty smell clung to the wallpaper. Jake followed a flickering light down the hallway, the glow leading him deeper into the mansion. He could hear his heart pounding in his chest as he reached what seemed to be a dining room. The table was set, the plates covered in dust, as if frozen in time. As he continued, he realized the light was coming from a room at the end of the hallway. Pushing the door open, he entered what appeared to be a living room. The sight before him sent shivers down his spine. An old woman sat in a rocking chair, her back turned to him. Her gray hair cascaded down like a waterfall, and she seemed to be whispering something to herself. "Excuse me, ma'am." Jake's voice quivered as he addressed her. The woman's rocking intensified, the chair creaking ominously. Slowly, she turned her head, revealing a face that was etched with age, her eyes clouded and vacant. Her lips curved into a haunting smile. "I've been expecting you," she rasped, her voice like the rustling of dry leaves. Jake's heart raced, and he took a step back. He couldn't understand how she knew he was coming. Was this some sort of elaborate prank? The woman gestured to the seat opposite her. "Won't you join me, dear?" Feeling a strange compulsion, Jake reluctantly sat down. The woman's eyes bore into his, and he felt a chill crawl up his spine. She began to speak in a soft, nautic tone, recounting stories of the mansion's past, stories of tragedy, betrayal, and a hunger that could never be satisfied. As the woman spoke, Jake felt a growing unease. The shadows in the room seemed to dance, distorting the very walls around him. He tried to stand up, but his body felt heavy, as if held in place by an invisible force. "You have a choice, young one," the woman said, her voice echoing in his mind. "You can become a part of this place, forever bound by its secrets, or you can leave now and never speak of what you've seen." Desperation gripped Jake, and he fought against the unseen restraints. With a surge of willpower, he managed to break free, stumbling backward and rushing out of the room. He sprinted through the mansion, the whispers growing louder, the air thickening around him. Finally, he burst out of the front door, gasping for air as he stumbled onto the overgrown path. He didn't look back, his only thought being to escape that accursed place as quickly as possible. He pedaled furiously, not stopping until he was back in the safety of the familiar streets. As he caught his breath, Jake realized he had left the pizza behind in his haste. He contemplated going back for it, but the thought of returning to that mansion filled him with dread. The memory of the woman's haunting gaze lingered in his mind, a constant reminder of the otherworldly encounter. From that night on, Jake avoided the old Holloway mansion like the plague. He quit his job as a pizza delivery boy, unable to shake off the feeling that something had latched onto him that night, something that would never let him go. And as for the mansion, it remained standing as a testament to the darkness that resided within its walls, waiting for the next unsuspecting visitor to stumble into its web of horror.